And, you know, the thing is, coming from you, Danny, and I don't want to dwell on the old story, but I want to thank God for all that you bring as I think about the men and women that you are going to be reaching out to. 50 of your friends from the day, the party days, the addicted days, died.
Yes.
You lost 50 of your friends.
Yes.
And
more, but at that time when I was writing the book, I just did a gig in Wasaga Beach, and this real sweet girl came up to me and she said, "You don't remember me, do you, Danny?" That's a girl from Mount Dennis. I said, "I always remember faces. I do remember you, but I'm sorry, I forget your name." And she told me her name, and I said, "Oh, you've got a sister." She said, "Danny, she just died a few years ago." I said, "I'm sorry to hear that. How did she die?" "Of an overdose."
Self-destruction.
You know, it's
the sad story.
Yeah.
And you yourself, I mean, I'm just reading the details again. You are the miracle to have survived what you call living 20 years in a fog.
Yes.
So many addictions. And I just want to encourage some parents watching today, raised in a good Christian home, one of 8 children.
Yes.
I don't even know if you can define why you chose a path of rebellion, but God kept you. And you believe it's the prayers.
It definitely was the prayers of my mom, dad, the church, and others. And, you know, I believe that God did have a purpose, though, for me through music to get out there.
Not did, does.
Yeah, yes.
Present tense.
Yeah,
we've had you here. We've had people who work with you. You are one of the most loved and respected musicians, both sides of the border. And some of those who celebrate Danny Brooks haven't bought into your faith, but it works for you, Danny.
Yes.
You don't show any shame or reticence about your Jesus, but they all love you.
And I'm very thankful for everybody and for you folks for getting people to pray during my time of being down and not sure where I was going to go, but there was a few benefits. Dean McTaggart put one on, and Gary Kendall and Maury the Sockman.
Were you surprised by the outpouring of love? And
yes.
It's great.
And that's not to say that I didn't think that they cared, but yeah, you know, through that whole situation, it really did, you know, you think about certain things that you kind of take for granted, and through it all, I came out of it that nothing's more important than your family and friends. Of course, your faith in God is the #1, but it gave me a deeper appreciation for people. You know.
Well, that's what your life and your ministry is all about now. It's funny because I opened to the chapter in your book, My Time Is Up, and sadly our time is up. But here are the lyrics from your song, Other Side of the Cloud. When the storms of this world try and beat you down, just remember the sun is always shining on the other side of the cloud. I know there'll be some watching today who are trapped behind that cloud, Danny, as you were for years. What would you say to them, or what would you pray for them?
That, I know it seems trite, and they've heard it a million times, but all things are possible with God. It doesn't matter how old you are, how far down you've sunk.
How many wasted years?
Yes, it's never too late, but now's the time, you know. Reach out and call on God. And you know what? You can be a skeptic. God's got pretty broad shoulders. Even if someone just said, "God, I don't know if I believe in you or not, but I got a problem, and I know I need help. Would you help me?" He's going to reach down and do something.
I just can't help think this might be the day for someone who has a story not unlike yours. Danny, we're going to keep praying for you.
Thank you.
You're going to go off here, and I'm looking forward to Soul Man. I mean, you are, and now you're going to sing it.
Yes. Thank you.
Follow George. And I want right now to direct you if maybe you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. I hate waste, and I've watched so many lives self-destruct as Danny has. And it's so thrilling to see what God is waiting to do. He has a plan for you. And we have help right now for you if you need it. The prayer line is always available. Would you just take that first step of faith? Pick up the phone and allow us to get you to first base, get you out of that dark place. This could be your day. And, oh, Danny's going to sing you on the way. Here he is with Soul Man.
Well, I live Mount Dennis, from Memphis, Tennessee. Saw Mr. Jimmy D, Sun Records Cafe. Told me about a spark that started a fire. Been burning ever since he hid my soul. I'm a soul man. Soul man. Soul man. God Almighty, I'm a soul man. Well, I left my home when I was just 15. Saw mighty waters from an upper balcony. Man, oh man, this kid came alive. Couldn't put out the fire, Lord, if I tried. Soul man. Soul man, soul man, good God Almighty, I'm a soul man. Oh, oh, bonafide, certified soul man. I heard that lonesome whippoorwill sing a sad song from a mansion on a hill. Got a great education from Mama Hank Williams tunes. Good Lord save me from the honky-tonk blues. Soul man, soul man, soul man. Good God Almighty, I'm a soul man. Now I left my home for the Lone Star State. If you feel like coming down, brother, don't hesitate. Why, they gave us Bob Wills, Willie and Will, the Bells, Janice, Stevie, ZZ. Next stop's heaven and it's gonna be easy. Soul man, soul man, soul man. Good God Almighty, I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man, soul man. I'm a soul